Lost and crowned. Stuff we found. Did you notice all of these? We'll show you where to find them. Even a 5th anniversary birthday cake. Welcome fellow Clash Edits, this is Merlin of Indigo Dragons. Just showing you an official clip from the new Lost and Crowned short film from Supercell. We've had a good look at this and we've been through frame by frame looking for hidden things and characters and things you might not have spotted when you watched it through. And today we have with us Maid Marian to help us spot things in these still images that we've taken from the film. So did you enjoy the film?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did. We watched it a couple of times, didn't we? I liked it the first time, but the second time, yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the no talking all the way through. To start with, I was thinking that's not great. Why not talk? But then it kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it better without the talking.
Really good.
I think it was really good.
And some fantastic graphics and special effects, really action-packed. Keeps your attention all the way through, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I like it. The more times you watch it, you find something you missed the time before. Yeah. I really like it. I think it's
I'm sure we're going to find some things you guys haven't seen because we've been through still by still, haven't we?
Yep, we have.
With a fine-tooth comb. And there are some things that you can't see unless you pause it. Okay, so we'll get into it. This is the first picture we've got right from the beginning. We'll go through in order with some of the pictures that we're looking at. So what we got there is this goblin running past that's stolen something, isn't he?
He should be holding gold, shouldn't he?
It should be gold, but I think it's his own lunch. I think he's late for the school bus.
I think he's stolen it.
Yeah, and he's running past the goblin that's taking it easy. Obviously thinks he's got a lot of time.
Just chilling.
And he's got a lunchbox there, but that doesn't look like a Clash of Clans lunchbox.
Looks like Clash Royale.
Yeah, I'd say it was. And there's something on top as well. Blue thing. What's that? That's...
Looks like the blue butterfly.
Yeah, the blue butterfly that the Pekka loves to play with. And in the background we've got a miner going down into the mine and some Town Hall 9 walls. There's a Town Hall 9 base we're looking at, I think.
See, I would never have spotted that.
Wouldn't you?
No.
So we're also going to try and look for some characters that we can see. There's some obvious ones. We won't mention them, like the barbarians and skeletons. But in this shot, you get a glimpse of the Pekka in the background there and the villager in the foreground. So this is a still of the Airbus leaving with Larry and Peter in it. And it's obviously a Town Hall 9 base, although I wasn't sure if this was maybe a new Town Hall we're looking at because it's quite pale.
Yeah,
but it is a Town Hall 9. It's the same design, skeleton over the doorway and crystals around the side, and one turret on the top, or one sort of tower thing on the side there. But it's a very small Town Hall 9 base, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There's hardly any defences there. There's 4 archer towers, I think, and some cannons, and that's about it.
And then you got the Pekka waving him off as well there.
So they set off on the Airbus, and if we look in the Airbus, we see there's a wizard in the background and the Valkyrie, and there's obviously a giant. You won't miss that. And some goblins, an archer, and a barbarian. And then as they approach where they're going, their destination, this is like a Clash Royale palace, I think. One of the kings. And you can see some of the arenas in there. I think that's Spooky Town down in the bottom there, or the jungle arena. And then you've got the Pekka Playhouse.
And then you've got Spell Valley and the Bone Pit.
Oh yeah. So then they arrive in Clash Royale land, and we see quite a lot of things.
Yeah, there's quite a lot going on here.
Yeah, what can we see then? You got...
Well, straight away you can see the Hog Rider and his little hog.
And is he buying some cheese?
It does look like he's buying some cheese.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? And there's a builder there as well.
I like this though, because it looks like the giant is massive.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to walk down those little tiny stairs, to be honest.
No, I don't think he will.
Or maybe that's why the builder's there, waiting to repair them.
Ah, yes.
After he's got out. Right, so we've got a balloon in the background there as well. Not part of the Airbus, just a random separate balloon. Camouflaged next to the Airbus thing. And then what else we got? So, well, on the right, you can just see this in the next image, but that's the Dark Prince.
There's the giant skeleton there coming out the door.
And right next to him, you've got the Rascals. Can you see those? Just between the giant skeleton and the
you can
Dark
see the
Prince,
green hat. Yeah, I wouldn't have spotted
the
that.
Rascals. And then in front of the giant skeleton, at one of the stalls, there's an archer, but she's got like a reddy pink cloak because she's an archer on the enemy team. And look, you got the prince's pony. I call it pony. Eaten out of a trough there, and there's some funny little face on the side of the trough too. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But
I didn't spot that.
Looks like an owl.
Yeah, it does.
With a crown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's take a look inside the palace grounds then. And in the foreground, there's a chap that looks like a builder, but he's got a big tash. And I think he's in one of the commercials. He's not really a builder, but he's there like a janitor sweeping up. And then on the left side, you've got there's the princess talking to a ram rider, and there's a ram. And then there's another dark prince right in the background, just in front of the palace. And outside the palace there's a royal recruit, and when we get inside the gates...
Oh, they're so cute.
There's some royal recruits opening the gates. Yeah, they are cute, aren't they? With their lunch boxes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cute. And they've got their lunch at that point, but in the next frame or two, the lunch has magically disappeared. And they enter the hall. So they're going up to this, the king's room. There's
a nice piano there.
Yeah, the piano was featured in one of the commercials. There's the Hog Rider sitting on top of it. And look on the wall, there's all these paintings of the king. And one of them is holding a bunny, the one over the doorway to the stairs. Now the wizard has a bunny in some of the commercials. He likes to pull the bunny out of the hat.
Well spotted.
Like, does magic tricks. And there's a table in front of the fire with some things on there. There's a candle, and there are some things that could look like potions, but I haven't had a close look. I don't think they are. Maybe there's a book of heroes on there as well.
That'd be handy.
Yeah, and there's a chest by the chair. And some more paintings above the fireplace. I can't really make out what they are. Now in this image, on the right and left side of the doors, you've got loads of trophies.
Loads of trophies.
But you don't have trophies in Clash Royale, do you?
No, you don't.
So they nicked them from Clash of Clans.
Oh my goodness.
I think. And we can also see some chests here as well. There's a magical chest, in fact there might be two. And some other chests that are one that's open. So loads of cards in there probably. And then this image is just as they taking the crown. And then what happens?
Uh-oh.
There's a giant king's head statue thing with freeze and poison coming out, and then it turns into a multi-inferno as well.
That's such a cool picture.
It is, isn't it? I love that picture. And notice that, is it Peter's foot's frozen?
Yeah.
Totally frozen there from the freeze spell. And they're in a bit of a panic to get out. And when they get out into the hallway again, we see some other statues. This is a statue in progress, look, of the king getting very cross on his king tower. Somebody's taking a pot shot at his king tower. And then as they move along the corridor, we've got a statue of the prince and the princess. And look at the painting on the wall. We've got a painting of the king and the prince and princess together. And then coming down the hallway is some royal recruits, and there's a painting on the wall there.
It's got the king on there with the bandit and those little rascals.
And the rascals, yeah. And there's a couple of royal recruits there as well, I think. But in the next shot, we can see the two paintings, and we like this one, don't we?
Yeah, we do like this one.
Of him being impaled by a prince. Now, after they've unleashed the fire spirits and they move into the kitchen, you can see the 5th anniversary birthday cake there on the bench on the side.
Tasty.
Yummy, yummy. So they leave the kitchen and go down the corridor, trying all the doors to get sucked out by a tornado. And they find all of the sort of armour and clothing.
Yeah, is that the lumberjack's rage been dumped on him there?
Looks like it, yeah. And a glove from one of the royal recruits, a musketeer's hat. There's a bomber's hat as well.
And the elite barbarian's helmet.
And a Pekka's sword.
Now this looks like a dangerous room.
Yeah, I think this is ammunitions or armoury. We've got air mines and air bombs, which are from Clash of Clans.
Yep.
And there's cannons.
Rockets.
Double cannons. and various rockets from air defences.
Yeah.
Possibly a Royal delivery and a rocket from Clash Royale.
Oh, is that a goblin barrel in there as well?
Yeah, probably, isn't it?
Don't want to try this one at home. They're climbing onto a Clash Royale rocket there and stood on one of the bombs.
But then the fire spirits come in and an inferno ensues.
This is chaos.
The whole place burns down, and of course they're sat on a rocket which sets off down a corridor.
Oh my goodness.
And we see a Mini P.E.K.K.A statue.
Some more paintings, including the bandit there.
And then the rocket shoots off through people's bedrooms, including the princess's bedroom.
God, how rude.
She's reading a book with the Ram Rider there, and we
or is
see
it a diary?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe she's
looks interesting.
Ram Rider's enjoying it. And next to the bed there's
look.
black and white picture of a dog, I think. And there's a magic archer picture on the wall. And on her target, which she's good at missing, is a picture of the wizard.
She's not a fan of the wizard then.
No. And that might be an electro dragon in the picture at the top there. Blue one.
Looks like it, yeah.
And there's another picture of some sort of dragon that doesn't seem to be from Clash.
No. And then we've got some more statues here. There's that Musketeer. And my favourite, the Mega Knight. What's that?
I don't know what those two are. They're fighting, but I can't make out what they are. And there's one more statue in the corridor which looks like it might be the knight. And then they go into the dragon's lair.
Cool.
Drop the crown down there, and there's baby dragons, electro dragons.
But where's that lava hound?
Yes, no lava hound. No.
And
no inferno dragon.
Yeah, that's the one. And so to their punishment there for making such a colossal mess.
Yeah, a real mess. And they're washing up all the plates and bowls.
What an awful job.
And you can see elixir on the plates and bowls. So they must all eat elixir then. And there's a Mini P.E.K.K.A in the background, and he's carrying a plate of pancakes.
He loves his pancakes.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah. And what do you think?
Bless him.
I don't know why did I say that?
What do you think? Huh? Do you think he likes pancakes?
Yes.
With lemon and sugar, or with honey?
Caramel. Gotta have the caramel. Treacle. Not elixir.
Just like and subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks very much for watching.
Bye.